Hey everybody, welcome to the preview of the Amazing Race number 15. Congratulations, first of all, Phil and the cast on the Emmy win for Best Reality TV Show. Alright, so there's 12 couples. They're starting out in LA, they're going to Japan, Vietnam, Cambodia, United Arab Emirates, Netherlands, Sweden, Estonia, Czech Republic, and they're going to end up in Las Vegas. This is going to be an amazing season, I have a feeling. One team is going to be eliminated before they even start the race. That is crazy. It's the first time ever that that's going to happen. There's going to be some kind of challenge with like 1,000 license plates, and they've got to pick out the right one that will send them to their first destination. So it's pretty sad that somebody's going to be going home before they even get in that Mercedes and drive off. So it's a pretty diverse cast. No shortage of douchebags here. There's plenty. We'll get to them. First couple. Zev and Austin. This has got to be my favorite couple this season, just in the preview. I mean, I haven't actually seen them on the race yet, but judging from their bios and everything, I love these two guys. Zev has Asperger's, close to my heart. My son has autism. They're like best friends from camp. They've been there for like a million years. Zev is at a real advantage, I think. He's got a great memory. He speaks his mind. These two are a great matchup. They're really comfortable with each other. They're athletic. They're young. I think they're going to go pretty far in the race. Watch, they'll be the first ones out. Eric and Lisa. Oh God, these two. Where do I begin? They are married yoga teachers, but they're also recovering addicts and alcoholics. They've been married, divorced, and remarried. Okay, they can't make up their minds there. Yeah, they're pretty effed up. We'll see what happens. Pretty dysfunctional, but they're trying to get their act together, so yeah. Gary and Matt, father and son from Montana. I really like these two. They give me a good feeling just to see them interact. I think they're pretty normal, and I think it's going to be a good relationship for them on the race. They're going to spend some time together, alone, away from the family, which they haven't had time to do in their relationship yet. And Matt's got pink hair, and I love that. Marcy and Ronald. These two are dating. They met online, and they're both 60 years old. Marcy's good with a lot of different languages. That could be a plus, or she might just be living in a fantasy world, because there's a lot of dialects of Chinese. He's a nerd, and she's a pistol. This should be interesting. I'm predicting a lot of F-nut moments there. Herbert and Nathaniel. Harlem Globetrotters, how perfect for the race. And yeah, they have traveled a lot before, so that's going to be a plus for them. And I think their downfall is that they want to be team players. They both seem like really nice guys. They come across as really genuine, and nice guys finish last. I'm sorry, but I do like them a lot. Meghan and Cheyne. They're dating. They've known each other since elementary school. They kind of make me sick, first impression. They're an odd couple. She's a type A personality and he's very laid back. But the thing that makes me sick about them is that they come across all nice, but they're not afraid to backstab, and I just hate that on the race. You know, karma's a bitch. Garrett and Jessica are up next. They've been dating on and off, and when you're dating on and off, there's a reason for it. They both speak Spanish, and they've traveled a lot in Central and South America. She's half Colombian. Too bad the race isn't going there, kids. You screwed up. You should have been on, like, a different season. First impression, do these two know or even like each other? They have, like, no spice in their relationship. I guess that's why they've been dating on and off. Boring! Ericka and Brian up next. These two are married. And they're all about the, oh, we're interracial. And I think they have more of a problem with it themselves. Like, they're trying to prove themselves to the world. But have you, like, looked around lately? There's not too many people that have a problem with interracial relationships or marriages, because they're all over the place. Maybe just a small part of the population, and unfortunately her family. Who needs them then, right? So I think they have a lot that they're trying to prove, and she's a former beauty queen, so, like, I can see years of therapy here for these two. They think they're special and different from everyone else, though. They seem to have that reality disease where they think that everyone's going to think that their lives are like, so I have to watch you. I don't think so. They're a dime a dozen. All right, Maria and Tiffany, professional poker players. These two are in love as friends. I'm thinking they're in denial because they look at each other like newlyweds. And I think in the future they're going to have an announcement coming up. They're really serious about the race. They learned how to drive a stick shift. Big deal. And they're not afraid to use what they got to flirt a little bit to see if it'll get them further in the race. I don't think so. Okay, Dan and Sam, they are brothers. Oh, these two. From the small town Midwest, which I think is a disadvantage because I don't think they've traveled a whole lot. But they're both gay and Christian. We don't really care. They think they're going to use this flirt with the girls strategy, or the guys strategy. I don't think it's going to help because my gaydar is going off like crazy, so you're not really fooling anyone. They think they'll be fun. I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. Mika and Canaan. They definitely win the prize for the most interesting names. They're newly dating, and they're both singer-songwriters, and they met up on stage. She's kind of a bully, and he's a pushover. And she's coal miner's daughter. So she's one tough broad, but not that tough because she's afraid of doing scary stuff like bungee jumping. And she just learned how to swim 2 months ago. So that's going to be a big problem, I have a feeling, because there's usually some swimming involved. Up last, Lance and Keri. They are engaged, and he's got some big guns. He's a lawyer, and she's a future suburban wife because she just looks like she's the type of girl who likes to stay home and do lunch, and he likes to go out and massacre people in the boardroom, the courtroom, whatever room he chooses. But those big guns are pretty scary, and he means business because he's got the bandana tied around one of them. So it looks like it's going to be an interesting season. No shortage of F-nuts, like I said. Come back and check out the recap after the show tonight on CBS at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And my recap will be posted shortly after that, and I'll check you out then. So till tonight, much love.